Alrighty, there we go. That should be everything. Making sure everything's good here. Good. Yeah, alright. I think it's time we start up some STS. Let me just make sure the capture for the game is fine. There we are. Let's see if it wants to cooperate. I believe. Don't do me like this again, OBS. Come on. You can capture. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, cool. And yeah, we'll let the natural game music run. Once we're deeper in the Ascensions, I'll probably swap over to my own playlist. But for now, I'm kind of fine with keeping it with the game soundtrack. I do like the STS1 OST. There we are. Okay. Oh, right. I was in the middle of a run last time. I, actually totally forgot about that. Okay, let's finish this up. I genuinely forgot. It's been so long since I last played. Okay, what even was my deck? I'll have hand shrug it off. What if I type, just so it's easier? My strikes, feel no pain. Double feel no pain, burning pack. Okay. We have stuff. In this case, we probably want to explosive potion. Honestly, I feel like I should just do this. I could have shockwaved. I mean, I'm probably still gonna shockwave, honestly. Yeah. Right, I had Nilries. Oh shit. So we have Nilries, we have Slaver's Collar, so we're gonna have 4 energy. I could Demon Form. I don't have any sort of strength scaling in my deck naturally. Right? Yeah, so the Demon Form is actually quite nice here. Let's shrug it off first, see what we get. Okay. We can Burning Pact, probably just one of the defend pluses. Seeing Red's pretty nice here, good. I should have kept the strike. Oh well. We can skip here. Feeling the pain into offering, there we go. Okay. Alright, well, the only non-attack card I have is my Impervious, which will exhaust on its own. And I'm probably just going to play Impervious, and then we can Thunderclap into Sword Boomerang. Yeah. Oh, right, I had Shuriken. Well, Corruption's huge. That's something the deck just straight up didn't have. Well, there's the Corruption. I mean, we're playing the Corruption guaranteed because of this. We're going to take some damage, but as long as we can cycle the deck back over to the Reaper, we're fine. Like so. Yeah, I'm just going to have to play the Reaper raw here for 7. That's fine. I'm going to use this just to thin the deck a little bit. We can probably True Grit this Defend Plus as well. There we go. Just need to thin the deck more. I don't think I need more offering, but I'm going to take it anyway. Alright. Now we're kind of fine. Are we? Well, we can Ghostly Armor here. Unfortunately, can't play Demon Form if I want to fully deal with the enemy here. God, I am not drawing the ideal blocks right now. Barricade's fine. Ooh. We're in a rough spot here. I mean, I'm always fine with taking a second offering, but I don't have too much health right now. See if we didn't get lucky, no waffle. Okay. I mean, Ink Bottle's really nice here. I think I just take that. Orrery's also really good because my main issue is I don't have a Dark Embrace. So maybe I take the Orrery to try to fish for a Dark Embrace. I'm gonna do it. There's a spot weakness. There's strength scaling. There's Juggernaut. Okay, well, Juggernaut's fine to take here. Here, probably take the Burning Pact Plus. We don't need... We can skip this pack completely. Another Pommel Striker spot. Spot weakness is honestly kind of fine here. And then I can take the Shrug It Off, I think. And then we skip on this remaining one. My deck is pretty massive, which is kind of a problem, but... I mean, I'm fine with losing the unupgraded Burning Pact. That's fine. We're on, what, Act 3? Yeah, so I have to take this if I want to go. Honestly, maybe I don't go for the heart kill here, and I just go for getting wins. In that case, I take the Gremlin Horn. It's not going to matter for Time Eater, but... if I get... She would elites. I can't get the Reptimancer again. So it's... oh, in that case, yeah, no, the Gremlin Horn is really just for mobbing, so we don't need it. We can take Sapphire Key then. We're definitely taking the Campfire here into the other shop, 100%. I need to rest. My health is a little bit too dangerously low. Blizzard Tail would have been nice. I mean, we probably just remove a strike. Unless I want to get Bag of Marbles. Bag of Marbles could be nice. Yeah, I think I just go for the removal and maybe a potion. Yeah, probably energy potion here. Yeah, I will gladly take the Moai I had there. Okay, cool. Alright, Nemesis. Again, breaking my starting hand. Really, really bad. Dual wield, potentially we could get on the Reaper, which would be pretty big. Pain again. Impervious, just full blocks this turn, and then we can just set up more strength. We skip this. Here... I can Offering. Let's... Seeing Red. And then we can Pommel Strike. See if we get something. Bash? Okay, we can set up with Bash. And then we can... really True Grit away this Strike. So we can Offering. There's the Shockwave. Okay. I think I just dual wield the pummels here. Yeah. Alright, and then we can kill next turn. Well, next turn, 2 turns from now. I should have... that was a misorder, but it was 1 damage difference, so it doesn't matter. We skip here. I mean, I just Sword Boomerang here, unless I want to try fishing for the Reaper. No? Okay. We don't need the Explosive Potion. Skill Potion. Second Pommel Strike. I could get a second Pommel Strike. It is fine. But I feel like I need to be able to cycle through my deck better. So I'm not sure on the Pommel Strike. It needs to be upgraded, which is the problem. I can't guarantee getting it upgraded. Especially because I'd rather upgrade a Feel No Pain here. I think I skip. Or Paint. Offering Seeing Red upgrades, huge. We're full HP, basically. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, it's fun to take these. Enlightenment's actually fairly nice because I have some pretty expensive cards that this could line up with. Forethought could be fine. Apotheosis is huge, actually. Okay, we're definitely taking Apotheosis. Now the question is, do I want to take Dark Shackles or Enlightenment? Dark Shackles is really good for multi-attack on the heart, because that can completely stop that for a turn, basically. Enlightenment does help counteract some of the more expensive hands I can have. But I feel like I just have enough energy otherwise, so I think I take the Dark Shackles. And then here, I think I just skip. I don't think I want any of these. Actually, you know, let's take Madness. Madness is funny. And we'll just recall here. Alright, 5 meter. Well, we get double Feel No Pain here, which is pretty nice. Okay, wait, we have some stuff here. We're gonna... Blessing of the Forge here. Double Feel No Pain. Burning Pact. Probably the... Pummel here. Pummel Strike. Juggernaut. Okay, we're getting set up here, which is good. And then we're done. That's our turn. We can take the Inflame, that's fine. Oh, wait, that... Okay, that means I only have 2 cards next turn. Shit. I should have ordered that a little bit different. Disarm is huge, though. Get 2 cards this turn. I drew, like, both of my offerings. Are you kidding me? Bruh. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. I mean, we shrug it off. And defend. Yeah. There we go. We can take Barricade. Barricade, we can kind of go crazy with it. We can get it off, so... Shockwave for sure. Here, I think I might Energy Potion because I want to disarm and Limit Break. Actually, I can just Limit Break and then just hit him with a Bat Reaper. There we go. Fiendfire is massive. Fiendfire is a huge pickup. Okay. I mean, this is fine because we literally just barricade, Seeing Red, Ghostly Armor, defend, and there we go. We can take a power through. So it's no longer possible to... We no longer need to worry about overblocking. I mean, it's probably just Apotheosis into an Impervious. Yeah, and then it's fine. We can... There's the Dark Embrace, finally. Oh, that's the one card I never got. Like, that was so annoying. Okay, there we go. We just play a power through here. And we skip this. And then the Ghostly Armor will exhaust, so we'll get more block. We can just do this. And there we go. We don't need to play the Dark Shackles. There's no reason to. We can skip here. It's going to heal this turn. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to set up the fattest Fiendfire possible here. I will play the Limit Break. Wait, shit, I burned too many cards. That was bad. Shit, this would have been a good Fiendfire. That actually would have killed, too. I didn't manage my energy correctly. Battle Trance is fine, we can potentially set it up still. We just pop a True Grit here and let the turn cycle over. I do not need an extra Feel No Pain at this point, we skip. Maybe we just Fiendfire here. There we go. Cool. Alright, time to push the door. Do I need to upgrade, or do I just toke? I think I just toke, honestly. I do also have the option of upgrading the... Yeah, I'm gonna toke. I just need a thinner deck. 0 to Strike Plus. We need to get to our win conditions faster. And I put too many cards in this deck already. Probably just a potion here. They can't really afford anything else that matters. Yeah. I mean, energy potion's pretty nice, yeah. Alright, this is the last chance we have to get a Dark Embrace without relying on Nilries. I mean, we Apotheosis immediately, just do this. Not seeing red. And I'm gonna save the Reaper here. There's a Dark Embrace from Nilries, huge. Of course I hit the fucking defend. Yeah, probably just bash. Okay, we need to swap sides this turn. I need to do this. Swap the Impervious. And then we don't have any boosted strength or negative strength. So I probably just defend again. I skip here again. That guy can full block if I just shrug it off into... Oh. Okay, well that could work actually. Yeah. Nah, I think I'll just full block here with this. I really just need to get things going here. I think I just get rid of the bash at this point. We can limit break and true grit the burn. And true grit the burn. Let's see, how much is incoming? 36 plus 21, so that is... Okay, so 57. Do I energy potion just a full block? Kind of tempted to, yeah. But no, because like I'm gonna see if I can draw. I still want to see if I... Oh, well, corruption actually helps a lot here. Okay, we're in a much better situation with the corruption, that's for sure. We full block here now. I don't want to draw into the Reaper, which is why I'm a little bit cautious here. I think I just end... Actually, no, it's fine if we draw into the Reaper because of the energy potion. There we go. I will just do this. Okay, there we go. We're fully healed. Now I don't need to worry anymore. Cool. All right. Ice cream. Oh shit. Okay, wait. We're kind of... We got something going here. We skip. We don't need any of these. Oh, the ice cream is huge. I wish I drew an extra attack, but oh well. Offering is huge. More offerings, more cycling. Yeah, see, this is exactly what we wanted Dark Shackles, specifically for this. There we go. We just need to set up, so let's see. Probably just Burning Pact and then exhaust the wound here. There's a Feel No Pain. Okay, there we go. Now we're in a much better spot. Yeah. And I can get off one more strike. Take another Impervious for sure. Oh yeah, right, now I remember why I didn't continue this from last time, because my my game crashed. And it was like, no, my game crashed, my internet went down full on. 1 second, let me just quickly deal with this. Anyway, Feel No Pain. Madness for the Hemokinesis. We unfortunately do tank this, and it is gonna almost kill us. Let's trigger this. Apotheosis, shrug it off. I can Seeing Red into Reaper, but this is the problem here. I do need the health really badly. I think I have to do this. And I get the dual wield immediately too, classic. How much is this incoming? So this is, what, 48 damage? I mean, we, like, I think we're kind of chill here, then. Fiendfire is a very big pickup. Yeah, we still have HP, and that's all that matters. How much do I get off of this? So I get 6 block per, right? So we get an additional... We get ×4, so 6 times 4... Okay. We do full block, so I think I'm okay for doing this. Battle Trance is pretty nice here. No Dark Embrace, which is a real problem, honestly. This is like the main issue right now. That was a misplay. Oh wait, we're fine. Because of the exhaust, right. True Grit. Worked out. We do take 5 here, so I unfortunately have to pop the energy potion to pop another True Grit. And then I can Thunderclap. I think I just skip here. Actually, Intimidate's fine. It doesn't cost anything, and it shreds Artifact. There is no way I survive this turn. I think I'm just dead. I'm actually cooked. Yeah, I'm dead. This is so unfortunate. We still beat the Ascension, though, but yeah. I just didn't draw into the right stuff. And I didn't get lucky enough with Nilries. Oh well. Not like this. There's Evolve unlocked and Immolate. Very nice. Regardless, we still do progress the Ascensions here, so we're now on to Ascension 3. And let's go do Silent and get another one of her unlocks out of the way. I could take a floor 2 shop. Oh, but that's a double shop then. But I could do this path. Get an early shop and take the 100 gold. In terms I do this and thin the deck a lot, but I'm not sure. Because I need to get good rewards immediately in order to make that worthwhile. I think I just take the 100 gold. And then we just go here. Yeah, we just take one. I was not paying attention to the fact that I was weakened. That was just a brain fog moment. I need some sort of damage, so I'll just take a flying knee because it's slightly better than a strike. Take the max HP here. Take another combat. At least we can get some good damage in on him immediately. There we are. Alright, cool. We just need to draw 2 strikes and we kill next turn. Oh, look at that, I drew 2 strikes. I really like Piercing Wail. I think in this instance, though, I take the Poison Stab. I just need a source of damage in the deck. Because depending how good the shop is, I'm taking the Burning Elite. Well, now I definitely can afford some stuff in the shop, that's for sure. Immediately, Clockwork Souvenir. Ooh, or do I take the Pantograph? Pantograph is really nice, because it's a lot of safety. I also do have the option of Ink Bottle, especially because this is the Silent. I think maybe I pass on the Clockwork. That said, Clockwork Souvenir means if I can safely take Wraith form and not worry about it, if I can play it early in a fight. We can get Well-Laid Plans. Something like this. And then I can remove a strike. There we go. I think this is fine now. I think we're good enough now to potentially... I don't know about the Burning Elite, but I can take the other Elite and just Smith. Probably just upgrade the Neutralize here for the 2 weak. Yeah, because I was expecting Gremlin Knob. I always feared the Knob. Wait a second. That didn't sound right. I think we just Duplication Potion the Neutralize here, just so he's weak for the rest of the fight. And we can afford to play the one... I should have kept the Defend. Okay. Let's see, what do we have left on the deck? Yeah, I'm gonna keep a strike. I had an extra energy shoot. I didn't need... I could have gone this without taking damage. Ah, whatever. You got it. Okay. This is where we have the divergence point. I think Terror is more generally useful, because Catalyst kind of forces us to go Poison, where Terror can be more universally applied. Probably my next upgrade is going to be the Survivor. So not the Survivor, the Well-Laid Plans. I need some AoE, so I'll take the Dagger Spray. If we get Tri-Sentries as the next Elite, that'd be a problem. Kunai, huge. Okay, that's a big one. I think I'm gonna take this because I can potentially get an extra Elite. Okay, Lagavulin. This was probably the scariest one. We can Well-Laid Plans, though. Just end turn, we can take Dagger Spray here. Yeah, okay, we pop him this turn. Keep it Defend. Air's big, Neutralize, bam, pop that. I think we just pop the Survivor here. You're halfway through, good. Poison Stab, Dagger Spray. Strike, nice, got the Kunai proc, good. Yeah, we managed to keep our extra block. Doesn't matter too much though, because we clear here, good. Duvidal, not great, but whatever. Okay, now comes the question of investment. I would really like to take a Reflex, even though I do not have a discard card yet outside of the Survivor. I think I will take this. It just pays off too well. We're actually pretty healthy. I think I can safely take the next elite. I think I Smith here. Well-laid plans. Terror. I think well-laid plans. Retain 2 is so huge. Yeah, linger the mushrooms. Okay, this is the weird. The elite fight is not gonna be a lot riskier because of this, but I still say worth. Do I pop the shift potion here? I think I do, actually. Just to get the extra dex. There we go. We set up that one, because that one's buffing, so it's going to be a bigger threat with its attack in the upcoming turn. Yeah, and let us pretty calmly block this, and we can just full block the damage. We don't need the well-laid plans here, so I just do this. We're fine. There we go. Odd Mushroom is very nice, because now Vulnerable is a lot less of a problem. I do not need a second Reflex at this moment. I could take an Endless Agony, though. I'm thinking about it. I don't think I need it. I think I can skip here. Second Reflex is like taunting me, though I really want it. But I don't have a way to discard en masse yet. So it's not worth it. I think we skip. We're pretty strong right now. Alright, Gremlin Knob again. We got Terror immediately, though, which is huge. And I will play the attack potion this turn. Riddle with Holes is a huge pickup here. Very nice. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. We're going to pop this because we need the block. We kill next turn. Yeah. Very good. Calculated Gamba, huge. So that's a huge pickup. Remove a card from your deck? Yeah, we're removing a strike. Slime Boss, honestly. Can I do it with 27 HP and no potions? My deck is thin enough that yes, I think I can do it if I go for Calculated Gamble here. Alright, that's already a very good start. Recycling the deck more, very good. Alright, we should draw under our Calculated Gamble, hopefully. We cycle deck. No? Okay, that's a problem then. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. We unfortunately did not draw into damage cards. We're fine. Okay. This is a Calculated Gamble right here. Neutralize. Poison Step, Dagger Spray, Strike, Strike. There we go. It's at least splitting at, what, 49 HP? Okay. It's a lot more chill. I think we do this. Discard you, Calculated Gamble, cycle. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I'm trying to remember Spike Slime versus Acid Slime. I think Spike Slime is more likely to spam attack. And then I'm gonna block because I do not want to risk taking the damage here. I'll actually keep this just so it doesn't shuffle into my draw pile. Am I dead? I'm dead. Yeah. I didn't draw enough attacks to cancel it. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Damn. Really? Okay, what about this time? I mean, I can go this route. Okay, I have triple elite if I take burning elite. Okay. And we can avoid shops, so I think I might take the lose all gold to pin a random rare relic. Bandages, okay. We are going to be building into discard, alright. There we are. Power potion, pretty nice. I think I take the backstab here just to have a bit of damage at the start of fights here, especially just to speed these up. Yeah, because now the backstab here instantly kills this little guy. I can very calmly just survive her. We take one. I think I might go for that and just do this. And then I kill next turn. Speed potions for acrobatics. There we go. That's what we want to see. We want to see acrobatics. We want to see calculated gamble. I think I'm actually going to take the transform a card in my deck. I'm going to transform one of my strikes. Reflex, huge pickup. I think I just take another fight here. We can't do the shop anyway, so we just take the fights. There we go, we kill one of the louses. Nice. Because of how big I can make my hand, potentially, I think flechettes might be worth it. It's just a source of damage. Yeah, I'll take flechettes here. I kind of just need a source of damage for the elite. Like, this will do 16 damage. And then we just kill if we draw a strike. There we go. Very nice. All-out attack, honestly, I think I'm fine with taking. All-out attack or eviscerate. Maybe I take eviscerate. AoE is nice in case I get tri-sentries, but my main issue with all-out attack... Fuck, I meant to right-click that. Yeah, because it's 14. Okay, whatever. I'll go Vulan. Yeah, the other card would have been better here. I think I just go for the damage, though. Yeah, I think I do. I should have power potioned at the start of the fight. I mean, Tools of the Trade is awesome because now that's a lot of free block. We can kind of get by with just flechettes and then another block card. There we go, and just sort of defend here, and we almost full block. I mean, we discard the reflex for more card draw. There we are. A little bit unfortunate that I drew the acrobatics there, but it is what it is. Oh, there's flechette. That's a huge flechettes. I'll risk the damage here. I kind of need to push this. Oh, you're right. Random discard. I still almost full block anyway. There we go. Honestly, fairly clean. God, I would love to take that accuracy, but I don't have... I think I'm taking Piercing Wail. Yeah. Make 3 here, but then we kill this turn. Yeah, there we are. Get the money back. My main issue right now is... Actually, what is my main issue right now? We want dodge... We want, like, discard synergy. Endless Agony is nice as just a attack card, as it kind of cycles itself and it's free. I think I might need it just for early damage, because a lot of my damage right now is basically just flechettes and all-out attack, right? And I need to figure out if I want to take the Burning Elite or not. I think I skip here. Okay, we want to kill the Shield Gremlin, probably. These two are usually the most annoying ones. Again, Piercing Wheel here. Just negate all the damage. So I just have to deal... You'll probably just weaken, right? Yeah. I should have played the other card first. We full block here. We do not kill you, which is a little bit annoying. I can do a speed potion to block for 10. I can speed potion again to try to block for more. So how much incoming? I have 28 incoming. If I do this, I block for 15. How close am I? I do not get a break till the next... I think I have to pop both speed potions here to conserve my health, unfortunately. Terror, probably, yeah. Terror expertise, I think we take Terror. Molten Egg is pretty nice. Now, do I want to risk a Burning Elite? I think I can. Gremlin Knob? Alright, well, GG, I think. This might just actually be what kills me here. Gremlin Knob. I'm getting a lot of damage this turn. Oof. Ink Bottle's pretty nice, though. Prepared is nice, just for because it gives me block in this instance. Yeah, I think I actually take Prepared over Well-Laid Plans, literally just because I need it. Alright, I mean, we kind of have to go... I can avoid taking another Elite if I just take this path, so... Oh, this could be... Okay, we draw a lot of attack. We might be fine then. We can you. Same with you. If we strike you, there we go. All out attack kills everyone. Good. Blade Dance, yeah. That is a source of damage. Alright, cool. We split it next turn. Or do we? Five skills. Let's do 15. 7, so 20. Okay. But if I do this, this does 50% more. I forget if it rounds down or rounds up. This would hit 4 times for 4 for 16, so it's slightly more damage. But that's all I would get. Yeah, no, we just do this. Yeah, I'll take a dagger throw here. Do I want to risk another elite? So here's the problem, right? It's Lagavulin or Tri-Sentries. I think I'm fine against Tri-Sentries. Genuinely, I think I have enough in my deck at this point that I can fine on them. I'm concerned about Lagavulin. It's very risky, but I mean, it's pretty fun. I think let's just go this path, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Blur. Yeah. Blur is very nice with my setup here. So what am I fighting? It is Hexaghost. I think I can survive Hexaghost. Do I want to do Flechettes here? I might upgrade Flechettes. Or Blur. Actually, maybe Terror just to make it free. I think Flechettes here. Well, there we go. We blocked the big attack, and that's kind of the main thing that mattered. We set up Terror here, and then we're kind of chill. Nah, I don't need to energy potion. There's no point to. Oh, right, Inkwattle. I didn't have the energy anyway, didn't matter. Wow, this is a shit draw. Okay. I'm like really debating if I want to play the attack potion here. I think I will. I mean, Sneaky Strike is awesome because that's 2 energy back immediately. We can dagger throw again, discard the burn, and then do this, and then we're basically set up for block next turn off of that. Now we have 10. Yeah, and this kills. Perfect. Okay, that was super worth it. Okay. I mean, it's hard to say no to Afterimage. It really is hard to say no to Afterimage. Adrenaline's awesome too, but I think I take the Afterimage, yeah. Ooh. I mean, Ring of the Serpent is really nice because it sets me up better. And honestly, as nice as the extra energy is, I think I prefer the Ring of the Serpent draw. It's more consistency. We have a lot of money, so I might just take this path. Get Elite, Elite. We can get a triple Elites path with 2 campfires right towards the end. I think I take that, yeah. Alright, Burbs. Well, I got Blade Dance, so that's 1 bird knocked down immediately. That's an immediate knockdown, good. We can apply terror on you and just block. There we go. Probably should have played the neutralize first there. I think I skip on these. I don't need any of these, really. I have enough of a draw engine where I don't think expertise is worth it. Yeah. Yeah. We got through a huge chunk of it, at least, immediately. What am I doing? I just need to play the strike here. There we go. Okay. Do I want a second Blade Dance? Yes, kind of, yeah, because of After Image. I don't think I need more Blade Dance. Oh, that's such a good pickup. Oh, Ornamental Fan's huge. Okay, that's an awesome one. Do I take a well-laid plans, though? Or do I just... I think I do a removal here. We need to thin the deck a little bit more now. Yeah. What I would love is a Tools of the Trade. Tools of the Trade would be awesome. We full block here. We can't neutralize. Honestly, I should just apply the terror now. Yeah. Get that out of the deck. I mean, Blur for 3 with the Fen for 3. Oh my god, with Dagger Throw? God damn. We full block again. Crazy. Very nice. With Potion, we're not getting our block through normal blocking methods. It's pretty much entirely through Tough Bandages and Ornamental Fan, so Footwork does nothing. Distraction's not worth it. Deflect, no. I think we need to just focus on keeping the deck thin at this point. The big thing we want is like a Calculated Gamble and a Tactician. Those are the two cards we really need for the deck still. I wasted an extra card. I didn't need to do that. There we go. We only take 5 now. Cool, and the vulnerable's gone, so now the fight is pretty stabilized. Sneaky Strike could be nice. Just because now we have a lot of discard in the deck. It's hard to say, though, because we need 2 energy to play it, but it is a Sneaky Strike plus. I think I will take it. Here... I'm gonna apply the 6 poison. We kind of just need something to make sure we're stable. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to see for Sneaky Strike there. Yeah. We'll take a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad from Book of Stabbings. I think here I play the Dexterity Potion just to block more. Sneaky Strike here. We can Fléchettes probably. Do I just kill? No, but the Shivs is still worth doing here. Because I full block. And we're very likely to kill with our draw. Yeah, Dagger Throw alone kills. There we go. Nunchaku is a huge pickup. Let's go. I can take a Blur Plus here. Yeah. Let's see, what do we want to do for path here? I think we take Question Mark, and then we figure out if we want to take the Campfire or the Elite. Yeah, that's a little bit rough to see. Because now I am tempted to pass up on the remaining 2 Elites. But, you know, go big or go home. Slavers, alright, we might just be dead immediately. Dead on arrival, the Slavers Classic. Okay, can I kill him? Actually, wait, do I kill him? Oh shit, okay. Wait, we're kind of fine then. We're in a much more stable spot, yeah. Being able to kill that Slaver on turn 1 is huge. Alright. Yeah, we need to kill him. Like, that's a priority. Take a little bit of damage, but not too much. There we go, we take the 1 wound, it's fine. Okay, cool. We didn't draw into an attack, unfortunate. Let's do this. Try to line up Ink Bottle a little bit with that. I'm gonna deliberately not kill here. Just gonna try to set up Ink Bottle. Okay, I think I just have to now kill. There we go. Ink Bottle and Nunchaku are lined up for attacks now. Wraith Form? Yeah, I think we take it at this point. Toxic Egg is huge. Okay, very good. We take the Elite. Okay, not the best, but we can work with this. Yeah, we're going for summons. Good. There's the after image. Alright, we're in a much better spot now with just that. Think I drink the Essence of Steel this turn. There's the Nunchaku lineup. Perfect. Okay, good. We're in like a pretty good spot block-wise. We're ready to block the big multi-attack this turn. And then we can just do this. Good. We can even weaken. How many cards are in hand? Yeah, I can Blade Dance safely here. And then we just use Fléchettes to kill here. There we go. Good. We full block. And now it's going to be the summon this turn. I think I double blur here into a strike. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. My cat was making some noises like he was about to puke. Just need to make sure he was alright. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah, right. I mean, we need to take out the shield boys. We can discard Wraithform here. We don't need it in this instance. Kill one of them here like that. Do this. We just do another blur. And then we get either multi-attack or summon. So yeah. There we are. Probably just acrobatics, reflex. Do this. All-out attack. There we are. Snacko Skull. I mean, we don't really apply poison, so it doesn't do anything for us. Masterful Stab is nice and all, but I think that this is finally my well-laid plans opportunity. Also, I just realized, did I do that damage list? I think I did the damage list. That's crazy. Okay. We tear the middle one. Backstab. Okay, we have this one. I can defend a full block here, which I'm probably gonna do, but first... Flechettes is only a single hit. I think I well laid plans into the block. We end turn, and then we keep the Flechettes in hand. Like 2 skills in hand. Damn, that's kind of crazy. I think we discard Wraithform here. There we go, it's a little bit better. Full block here, so we can do this. Good. We shuffle, so I think I keep the strike, because I just need to do 20 damage to kill. Which is actually fairly feasible with our setup. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Crippling Cloud is theoretically fine. Just because it's... I don't really... Nah, I don't think so. I think we skip here. We want to keep the deck fairly thin still. God, the Blood File is putting in work, actually, for us, which is crazy. Definitely after Image, make this an 8. Next up will be the Wraithform. I think I just take 2 combats here. Like, there is the Act 2 Arena, which I can try to fish for. You know, let's do it. No. Ritual Dagger is really nice, but I think I just want the cash here. Once we take a shop. And I'm not going to bother taking a second question mark. There's cards I'd rather pick up. $50-50? Oh, 50-50. Let's go. It paid out nicely because we get to blur this turn. Very good. Oh, we get another blur. Very nice. I think we just do this. I can play a block just to ink bottle. There you go. And we keep 14 block. Good. That didn't matter this turn, I guess. Flush us for 3 skills. I think we prepared here. We toss out a strike. We don't need it. There we go. And we do this. 20 damage. Yeah, that's pretty easy to do. There we go. Prepared here for the reflex. Good. We have 4 skills. Yeah, we can just do this. We don't need any of these again. Yeah. Okay, Wraith Form is now a good emergency card. Probably, yeah, just flush shots into Blur. I'm gonna pop a power card here, actually. That 3,000 cuts is very nice. Okay. I think we're gonna Blur again here. There we are. There's the Wraith Form taken, and then what's the other one gonna take? My Well-Laid Plans? Okay. I don't mind that too much. I'm gonna use this to strip some artifacts. There we are. Okay. I think we just Blade Dance here as per usual. Blur into defend. There we are. Yeah, it's the big attack this turn. We get an Ink Bottle right here. Acrobatics. Okay, so we're gonna play all of our shivs and acrobatics. The reflex. Huge pickup here, very nice. I can flush out for 6 skills. I could do that. I will take a little bit of damage, but I mean, it is a lot of... It is 36. No, because of Blur still being active, I think I Survivor here. That way we full block. There we go. Because we get a free turn now. There we go, we full block here. This is where I have to consider take if I want to pop Wraith Form or not. I think we just keep this. Neutralize here. Go, pop you. Like, we full block here, so I don't need to worry about piercing well. I think I just dagger throw. We want a Survivor here. Alright, cool boss fight. We did that almost damageless too. I think I only took, what, 1? So. Oh, this is actually a hard one. Burst is so good. It's impressed because it's a burst plus. That's so good. Oh, because we can burst plus the Blade Dance in as well as like our blurs. But honestly, I think Tools of the Trade is just more reliable for what my deck is already doing. I think maybe I take the Tools of the Trade. It's so hard, though. I really like the Burst Plus here. I think that's a really good option. That's 2 skills. Like, it's so strong. It also synergizes with After Image because it does play an extra copy. But getting the tough bandages working is really nice. It's just a little bit of extra free block every turn then. Not to mention we draw an extra, so we cycle even harder. I'm taking the Burst Plus. I like Burst Plus too much. It's so nice. Ooh. Okay, Snecko is actually a really interesting option here. Just because we draw so many cards. But at the exact same time, my deck is insanely low cost, so I think maybe I don't take the Snecko in this angle. Which means I have to take Runic Dome, or I skip, because I'm not... Velvet Chokers completely kills the deck. Yeah, because Runic goes kind of crazy here. Like, it is extra energy, which isn't bad, but I'm not knowledgeable enough in Slay the Spire to do this efficiently. Like, to be effective with it. But theoretically, I play almost every turn the same, right? I just don't know how much incoming damage is coming, which is the problem. Like, Snecko wouldn't be bad theoretically. It's just I could get screwed over because my entire deck is pretty low cost, honestly. It's hard to say. I'm gonna take the Runic Dome, and we're gonna learn. Okay, at least the boss is an easy one because I know how this one works, right? They just alternate 1 attacks every turn, 1 buffs, and that's it. So if I get to the boss, that's at least kind of free. We have a lot of cash, so we can probably take this shop to like elite. And if we need to, we can branch off and take other stuff and still get plenty of campfires. So I think we go that way. If they're attacking, then that's kind of a problem. Like, this is where things get spooky. One of them was attacking. Okay. Okay, they're both buffing. This is actually kind of a problematic encounter for me, huh? Oh, shit. I could have played the Wraith Form then. The Wraith Form kind of solves the entire fight. We retain the Wraith Form here. Because now I can just play a Wraith Form. And, like, the encounter is solved. Because now I only take the 1. Yeah. A Reflex Plus? I'm actually fine with taking a second Reflex in this instance, and it is upgraded. Alright, well, this guy attacks every turn, so that's straightforward. There we go. We skip here. Chop. Orichalcum doesn't matter because we're never proccing it. This does nothing. Frozen Eye is really good, but I'm never gonna remember about it. We're not playing a poison deck, so there's no reason for Sadistic Nature. We don't need a second Flechettes, we don't need Distraction, we don't need a second Well-Laid Plans. I think we just remove another strike. Power Potion. And I think that's it. I think we pass up on the rest. Yeah. Swift Strike doesn't... We don't need Swift Strike because our deck is set around cycling, so Swift Strike doesn't do anything here. Yeah. Am I gonna get another shop on the path I'm taking? No. Okay, in that case, I will take the Frozen Eye, and I just need to consciously think about it. I mean, we just lose before max HP here, unfortunately. Yeah. Nothing I can do about that. Getting all the block we need from this. We're also going to get energy back. And we kill one Jawworm. Very nice. We can prepare here. Alright. Wraithform, got it. And we just pop an attack here. Doesn't actually do anything. Just advances Ink Bottle. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think this turn I Piercing Wail them. We blur. We defend, and then I all-out attack. We got the reflex pop. Okay. Put a little bit of D there. All right. You don't have any block active. We do you. God, I would love to burst here, but it doesn't do anything in this instance. I think I just blur again. Okay, you attacked. Alright. Okay. We full block here. Okay, I mean, we can play you. We can go into the reflex here. Good. I can honestly Wraithform very safely here. It doesn't matter anymore. This way we're nice and stable. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cycle actually with this, yeah. Okay, cool. We can just dagger throw into a sneaky strike here. Yeah. Alright, cool. Very nice, very nice. We don't need this. Skip. Delete time. I mean, same first verse, well, second verse, same as the first. We just do this. We discard the Wraithform, we Sneaky Strike, we Blade Dance. Oh, I accidentally discarded the Blur. Oh, no, I couldn't, no matter what, it was discarded, right? Because of me playing Card Last. I mean, we can strike, burst, survivor. It pops double. And then another double defend here. Just do that. So it does attack this turn, but it's only for 9. Doesn't matter. We Flechettes here. It discarded the Wraithform, god damn it. That was the one card I was hoping it wouldn't discard. Like, we full block, it's just... Now we're getting to the point where it's a little bit spookier. I think I burst Survivor here. We pop the Reflex. Pop the other Reflex. Perfect. Okay, we get kind of the huge flechettes here then, I guess. And now we can very calmly take the Wraithform, I think. Yeah, because we're kind of reaching the end of its scaling. That said, maybe I don't need to worry about it, because I drew into double blur, so maybe we don't need the Wraithform here. We just play all of our cards here, set up Ink Bottle, and then we keep Wraithform. Right? Boom. Yeah, we have so much blur at this point. Maybe we're fine. It was a 50-50 shot. Not 50, well, not 50. It was like a 25% chance. Okay, I think what we do here is we... Oh, that killed it. I, like, legit wasn't even paying attention to the HP at a point. I was just, like, cycling as fast as I could. We don't need any of these. We can just do this. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom first, though. Give me a minute. I'll just run a minute of ads, too. Yeah. 1 second. Let me just make sure, actually, that this works correctly. Actually, we don't need to run a minute of ads, because, like, that'll keep the pre-rolls the same anyway. I'll be back. Ooh, that was a big piss. All right. Go. An ad break's almost over too. Awesome. I won't start up the fight. I'll just leave over my options. All right. I mean, we killed this guy first, this second, and then this last, so like the order is straightforward. This thing is just gonna, I think it's gonna attack. This might do a status turn one, and then this guy is defensing up, I believe. Yeah. Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna vulnerable potion this immediately just so we kill it fast. Yeah, because I knew that would be safe. All right. How do we want to do this? We want to just do this immediately. Reflex. Draw our cards. Good. We can neutralize here. Probably Flechettes and then Blade Dance the other. Yes, because that will get me Ink Bottle Pop. This will, however, put me just shy of Nunchaku, which is a bit unfortunate. But I think I only take 2 damage here. Oh no, it only did 11. Okay. Nice. Get an energy back here, which is quite nice. We can use this to do an all-out attack. And then I end my turn, take Survivor. I could also take in Piercing Whale just to apply a debuff, but we don't need to worry too much about that, I think, anymore. Didn't draw a single attack card, but that means the next turn I'm probably drawing like all my attack cards. No, there's all out attack. That's one of them. And there's Blade Dance, the most important one. I will take an Acrobatics Plus. That's fine. Though I am shocked that I've not gone a single Tactician. That is like the one thing I'm looking forward to. Reptomancer. All right. We're immediately throwing a vulnerable potion on you, I think. We need to kill these things. I think I have to pop a Flechettes here. And then we Piercing Whale this turn. That way I can play the Well-Laid Plans a little bit more in peace. Keep this. He's doing summon and then an attack. This guy's doing the big attack, so he needs to blow up. We need to take him out ASAP. I'm gonna spend 2 of these on these, 2 of these on these. There we go. Good. We can double blur here. And then strike, and then keep a defend. Reptomancer's doing a big attack, but yeah, it's 30 damage. We're fine. I'm actually not going to do this because we're going to draw to full hand anyway. And I'd rather keep something usable here like that. We want to prepare it again. Not into a reflex, but into something that we're a lot less caring about like that. So that way Blade Dance is one off. We still get the most damage out of this. I'm gonna retain the burst. It's gonna be... Oh, is it just the multi-attack? I thought it was gonna be the summon. Okay. We just do this again. There's the blur. There's Sneaky Strike. Very nice. Let's go to the strike here. Okay, so we Sneaky Strike for sure. Flechette's kind of like actually decent here. And then we can just blur plus. There we go. Keep the other blur again. Or do I want to do dagger throw? I kind of want to keep the other blur because like we're basically just maintaining infinite block off of this. Like this is fundamentally just a very whack looking infinite block setup. We do not need the extra burst here. I will, however, be prepared. And here. We're gonna be... There we go. Got it. Nice. Captain's Wheel for more block? Yeah, sure, honestly. We skip here. We don't need these. This is Act 3. Omamori doesn't matter anyway, so we take the Sapphire Key. There we go. So all that's left is the rest one. Is there any cards I want to upgrade? Not really, honestly, outside of Terror. Or Prepared, actually. Prepared's not bad. I think I take the Ruby Key here, though, just in case we get a Calculated Gamble or Tactician. This is the boss this is the enemy I'm most terrified of, specifically because of how it operates. We just have to believe we're not getting the curse. Yeah, I honestly might pop the Power Potion here. I don't know what... We just need to speed this fight up as much as humanly possible, so I'm just gonna do this. Alright. There's the Nunchaku proc. We can well-laid plans here. Keep the dagger throw. That's the curse. There it is. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Joy. Curse again. Attack. Alright. Debuff. Sure. That's fine. I'm just making hand space here. Please don't be the curse again. It's gonna be the curse again, watch. No, it's the big attack. 42 damage, alright. Oh, that's gonna be a huge Flechettes, actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we only got one of the curse. Alchemize is a huge pickup. That's very good. Okay. Find some potions? Yeah, sure. I will absolutely take a Distilled Chaos. We do not need Snecko. Oil, I would... This is actually going to be really nice for the heart, just to speed it up. Poison Potion, we don't need. So, yeah, I think we skip here. And then, yeah, we just do this. The most chill elite, probably, for us. Into the reflex here, draw 2, and sneaky strike and blur again. This lets us Blade Dance Plus pretty safely here. Let's do this, good. We can attack again. Just do a bunch of defense, end turn, reflex plus. Alright. I think I do this first into the acrobatics. There we go, we full draw here. We can keep... Yeah, we're gonna keep Blade Dance because it's gonna proc the ink bottle. There's our Blur again, good. We can Dagger Throw into a Reflux again, good. Acrobatics. 2, 3. There's Ornamental Fan, and we get Ink Bottle next turn. I'm gonna keep the Flechettes. Just because we won't be able to set up for it. I will burst the Prepared, just that way we can potentially get some good stuff here. There we go. This was kind of what we wanted to see. We can just boop, boop, boop. Sneaky Strike here pretty easily. And then it's literally just a strike and an all-out attack, and we're done. Okay, cool. Calculated Gamble Plus. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Very nice. Whoever's taking the damage, I think I do actually, because of the discard. And then they both attacked. That was bad then. Okay. I mean, here I can Flechettes. This almost kills this. We can Piercing Wail, Survivor, Reflex. There we go. Blade Dance. Boom. So now we can just go into Wraith form here, and then we can kill with the Wraith form. Alchemize here is pretty nice. I'll just get to the stuff we actually need. Alternatively, I can use Blur here. This does work. Blade Dance. I think I just well-laid plans, and then we keep the Terror, and we Terror the far right one. Yeah. We just do this. We draw a big hand. We're pretty far away from Nunchaku. But what I can do here is I can burst into Calculated Gamble. Into Calculated Gamble. This gives us an extra 1. Oh, we can even do another Calculated Gamble. Because we can try to cycle into the Blur. Oh, we can do it without Wraith form. No, but we do have Flechettes here for a pretty juicy amount of damage, and that clears too. There we go. This is why I want to Calculate a Gamble, by the way, is literally for this. The Thorn's Potion we can discard. We don't need it as much as the other stuff. We do not need another Acrobatics Plus at this point. The deck is already actually a little bit too big. Yeah. There we go. We can Smith here because of the, was it Meal Ticket that gives the energy? No, not Meal Ticket. Which one was it? Eternal Feather. We can either... I think this is where I finally upgrade the Terror, just to make it cost 0, so I don't have to think about it anymore. Alternatively, I do a Blade Dance Plus, because that way we get 2 Blade Dance Pluses. Actually, well-laid plans. Yeah, we want to retain 2. That's better. That's really bad. Oh shit, okay. I did not think about the Wraith form. That's very bad. Okay, we have a problem now. Yeah, we have a big problem. We are now on a very actually, no, we technically not. Really, the Wraith form actually doesn't matter because all of our block is flat block. That ignores all this, so we're actually fine. Yeah, it just means that our block cards, our defense are literally going to be dead in our hand once we start decaying, but otherwise our block is fine. I'm just gonna I'm gonna immediately set this up just to go as fast as possible here. There we go. We have another blur available, so I'm gonna keep burst here. Specifically because I want to see about doing this. We're gonna draw into a full hand again. I'm just gonna keep stacking blur here. And we're gonna get the acrobatics plus, and then yeah, we just need to draw into our damage. Like so. We have infinite block going. Okay. I think we just flechettes here. And just do these two. Just so I'm not shuffling as many shivs into my deck. I didn't want to do that first there. We can acrobatics here. Draw into more. That neutralized draw is actually crazy because that is the Nunchaku proc. Okay. I think I blade dance here. Yeah. Good. And then we just do another burst blur. I think 7 turns of blur is enough. I think I can finish this in 7 turns. Calculated gamble, we cycle here. Boom. Prepared into the parasite, good. Boom. We're one attack off an Nunchaku, so we get Nunchaku next turn. Yes, I'll keep these two. Should we do into the curse here because we want to play the flechettes? There we go. Alright, cool. Yeah. The Wraith form is actually totally chill. And then we have Final Shop. We are a little bit far away from Ink Bottle and Nunchaku, which is a bit concerning for the elite fight, but otherwise we're fine. I think this is... Ooh, actually, wait, do I upgrade the Reflex? I think I upgrade the Reflex here, honestly. Yeah. Okay, Final Shop. Oh god, Tungsten Rod would have been so nice. Accuracy goes kind of hard here, honestly. Yeah, an accuracy would be nice, and then we can remove... Probably, honestly, a defend. The defends do even less for us at this point because of the Wraith form. Do I want a second Piercing Whale? I don't think so. It does basically cancel out the multi-attack, so maybe it's worth it. Yeah, we'll take the... And that's it. Yeah. Okay. We have After Image, Dagger Throw, Reflex here. We can alchemize ourselves a potion? Okay, that's actually fine to remove artifact, to strip artifact. Which I could do here. No, I think I'm fine with spending this piercing wheel and just doing this. There we go. We will take a little bit of damage, but not much. Good. Here, what do I have to draw still? I really want to burst Calculated Gamble just to get a ton of block, so I think I will do that. Yes. We're just gonna kill this one, I think. I got the energy in the ink bottle there. I think we well laid plans. We survivor here. Do this. There we go. End turn. We keep the Wraith form. Okay, and this is the turn where I think I'm safe to pop Wraith form. And then we can Calculated Gamble. There we go, we keep Burst and Reflex. We can get... We cannot get a Nunchaku proc off of this, even though we're doubling the shivs, but that said, the damage I think matters more than the blur here, specifically because we already have this active anyway. So we just do this. Oh no, we do get the Nunchaku off. Okay, then I can blur here very safely. Keep all that block. And then we probably just do it like this. And then we have the blur active still. Okay, there's an acrobatics immediately. Good. So we can pop the sneaky strike here. Get that. Use the prepared to get rid of the burn. Good. Blade Dance gives me exactly enough. Good. Do this. Dagger Throw. Discard Reflex. Here. I think it's Blur into Calculated Gamble. We draw full hand here. I think I just boop, pop the flechettes. And we just do these two. Just gonna try to set up Ink Ball a little bit better. There we go. We should get Ink Ball. Ice Cream again? Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's going a little bit crazy. Alchemize here. Colorless Potion, huge. We can Secret Technique to actually set ourselves up very nicely here. I'm actually going to burst the Secret Technique here, so we can get it prepared to let us start cycling. And we can get the Terror out of the way too doing this. So let's just do Reflex to draw more. Oh, I still had the burst active, right? Yeah. I think here we just pop the Accuracy and the Terror. There we go. Yeah, thankfully, because we're still... This is either the multi-attack or the big hit, so we'll have to figure out which one it is. I just realized I forgot to pop the artifact potion at the start of the fight. I'm an idiot. Ugh. I'll pop it now at least, but yeah, I forgot to pop it at the start of the fight. That was my mistake. I think we eat it here deliberately and just do this, because we're gonna get rid of a bunch of stuff. Okay, that was the big attack. So we know next turn is the multi-attack. So this turn is multi-hit. A Piercing Wail completely cancels it. We don't need to worry about the attack anymore. So now we just play our turn normally. We Blade Dance here. Okay, we get an Unshaku proc after one more. There we go. Get our energy back. Good. I'm gonna Acrobatics here. And then we're going to Calculated Gamble. Unfortunate. I was hoping to draw into my Blur to see if I could cycle Blurs, but I mean, we're theoretically still fine. We just do this. Yeah, like this is a non-issue now. And this is a buffing turn, so it's not going to do any damage to me. We just pop the Neutralizer for free. There's the Blur. Let's do this. Get you. We can Sneaky Strike for free here. Flechettes. I think here I actually burst Blur just to build up block. And then we end turn, and then we keep these two. And now that the engine's kind of going, I think now I can afford to go into Wraith form. Yeah. Like, that stripped my artifact. Oh yeah, that was completely free to do then, yeah. I can Blade Dance here safely, actually, because I'm going to proc the Nunchaku. So I can still get another Blur off, too. And we just keep the Acrobatics. I can use this to strip artifact for weakens. Okay, we set up Nunchaku, so Nunchaku goes off next turn. I think I just do Burst Blade Dance here, because that way we get Ink Bottle too. Wait, what? Wait, you were supposed to... What? Why did you go off? You weren't supposed to go off yet. What the hell? I programmed it so that way that wouldn't happen. What the heck? What? Yeah, it was not supposed to go off there. If an ad run happens, it's supposed to disable the timers, that way it resets. Huh. Interesting. One second, I need to figure out why... Oh, right. Okay, I think I figured out what's going on here. Right. I know what to do here. I need to go into manipulate a timer state here, add timer, and then set add timer disabled, and then add timer re-enabled. That way if I run an early ad, it will disable the base add timer and then re-enable it, so it should reset the timer. Because I had it resetting the other two timers, but not that timer. That explains it. Okay. Programming stuff. You know how it is. Okay, now the Beat of Death is a problem, because now the Beat of Death outpaces After Image. So this is where the fight gets actually scary. We're gonna hope this is the multi-attack this turn. It was the big attack. Okay, so the multi-attack is this turn, and it's going to be hitting for quite a bit. But it's fine. I think what I do here is we just do this, burst, and then we do burst calculated gamble again, so we're going to get in a ton of block this turn. And we'll full block anyway here. Yeah. It's gonna draw me one more. We can do that. Get rid of the all-out attack. We did it. There we go. Ugh. I really shouldn't be going for the heart for the Ascension climbs, because the final act adds so much extra time to the run, even though it's short, just because the heart fight takes a while. But God, is the heart fight fun to do, so... I really shouldn't be going for it. I should just be going for beating the Act 3 elites, and well, the Act 3 bosses, and that's it. Because the only heart kill that matters is the A20 heart kill. Yeah, big reason I wanted Pandora's Box unlocked, so that's good. And Art of War is very good, too. We have one unlock left on Silent. Let's see if we can do a quick clear with Defect. I say quick clear on Defect, the slowest character, probably. Or do I just do Watcher? I do have Watcher unlocks left to do. I guess I do her stuff. I suck with the Watcher, and I don't enjoy playing her, but it is what it is. I think we go for the max HP loss to choose a rare colorless, because that can really determine the run, honestly. I mean, there's Apotheosis. That's already pretty good, yeah. There we go. Alright. Probably take 3 fights here, go into 3 fights, question mark room, or fight, question mark room, and then we can either elite campfire or campfire elite here. Oh, we probably want to go into the elite campfire to get this extra elite. We get 2 elites. Yeah. Can I kill this turn? 9 and then 12, 12? No. I wouldn't. Yeah, like I just have to just do this. Take the 1 damage. Well, there's the apotheosis. Very nice. Once we get eruption, we kill that turn. So yeah. There we go. Sands of Time. Yeah, I think Sands of Time here. It's just a good damage source. I think I'm fine taking the elite now with that. I mean, we can just eruption strike, and that's our turn. Sands of Time goes down to 3. We just kill Sands of Time. We're done. Okay, fight over. Cool. Distilled Chaos. I mean, Crush Joints is good. It's a source of vulnerable, which lets us go kind of crazy. I don't want to bother trying to force the infinite because I think the infinite's kind of cringe. So, yeah. And we're just gonna do this so we don't take damage. And then once we draw eruption, we kill. So, yeah. I mean, study is really good because study is just draw setup. That said, collect is really good if I can get collect plus because that lets me set up. Deceive Reality is also not bad theoretically. I'm gonna do the collect. It's more immediate power. There we go. So we get the collect going. Cool. And we just eruption and attack anyway, doesn't matter. Tantrum. We need more ways to enter Wrath that are cheaper, so yeah, I'll take the upgrade. Apotheosis is huge. Okay, very good. I think I'm more than comfortable going this route. So we just need to wait. We need to set up. This will break. And then we're not set up with that. So I'm going to do the collect here, and then we wait. And we should draw eruption this turn. Yeah. There's the apotheosis. Vigilance. Then we can miracle. Into eruption. Miracle. Crush joints. Sands of Time. Strike. And that's the fight. There we go. Crescendo, yeah. There we go. We have a controlled way to enter Wrath now. Probably the collect plus. It's either that or the eruption, just to get the eruption down to 1. There's the option for Tantrum, makes it 4 hits. Crescendo cost 0 is also pretty good. Sands of Time, it's more damage. Crush joints. It's too vulnerable. I think we do the collect plus though, that way I can play it for 0 and still get 1 value off of it. Alright. We're gonna disagree here. Leave. Go here. Darkstone Periap. No thank you. Take the Sapphire Key. Cool. We don't need to worry about that anymore. And we can go this way and get a shop at the end of the act. So yeah, I think this is worth it. This is a little bit spooky, but I think we're fine. I do have, like, almost all of my ways through Wrath here. So I think I'm gonna play one of my Distilled Chaoses. It played fucking Eruption, goddammit. Do I kill? 6 times 4. Okay, so we get 24 damage. Plus the 18. We are... Oh yeah, okay. There we go. If I had a way out of Wrath, this would be fantastic. But we can Sands of Time to just kill one of them here. And then I can... Miracle Plus, then just do Tantrum once again. Okay, cool. That's the fight. Orichalcum is very nice to see. And Blasphemy is never not funny to look at as a card, man. It's so funny. But no, I think we want Bowling Bash here. Or Empty Body. Empty Body is... Like, I'd prefer Empty Fist, but we do need ways to exit Wrath just in case. So I think I take Empty Body here. I'm gonna gain the gold here. And then go here, Smith. Probably go for this. Yeah, I think we go for the Crushed Joints. This is more important to have upgraded ahead of time. Just for the 2 vulnerable, so we can use it as a setup card. Double Shop, okay. Abacus is pretty huge. Same with Bottled Lightning, actually. Because Bottled Lightning, we can set up Vigilant. Actually, no, we Apotheosis, yeah. We set up Apotheosis, that's huge. And then here we just remove, like, a strike. Yeah. And then that means, unfortunately, we're gonna have an empty shop here. Dolly's Mirror would have been so nice, actually. Oh, that sucks. Okay. But, I mean, that was a pretty productive shop in general. The Bottled Lightning Apotheosis is crazy. Like, I don't need to worry about upgrading my cards anymore, so I'm going to take the Recall here, honestly. That way we're ready for whatever comes next. Just immediately Apotheosis. We can even Eruption Strike. It's fine. We can Sands of Time next turn to immediately, like, transition him. Oh, I could have played an extra strike. I didn't see it. That was in my hand. I mean, we're splitting this guy this turn, but what I can do if I want... no, it doesn't accomplish anything if I do that. I think we just do this. This lets us... We can full block off of this. Alternatively, I Miracle Plus, just to set up the Vigilance, so I can go into... I can go into Wrath next turn and just kill. Yeah. Because we just do this, then we Tantrum. And we kill 1, we kill 2, we kill 3. Okay, cool fight. Scrawl is great. Scrawl's fantastic. Runic Pyramid. Runic Pyramid is a bit annoying, but I think it's fine, because now we retain every card in our hand. So let's see. We can go Burning Elite immediately if we want to. But that's... No, wait. We get 3 elites if we do that, actually. Are there any better options here? No, not really. So yeah, I think we just go 2 combats here, do this. And if we, depending on how we feel, we can even branch here, take this, and we get 2 elites instead of 3, but it's fine. Or actually, no, we can do this. Yeah, we get 2 elites instead of 3, no matter what. So yeah, I think we just go here. I misplayed that. I could have done a little bit better with that setup. Okay, there we go. Regen potion. We don't want any of these, so we skip. Like, we can use Sash Whip as setup, but I don't think it matters here. I think we want to keep our deck still thin. Just the big thing is we want to see it. There's a couple of cards we want to see still. I can go for crushed joints here into a block, and I think we're fine. Eat 2 damage, it's fine. I can Vigilance, Crescendo, Tantrum, Miracle, and then just Sands of Time, and there we go. Okay, so this is the thing, right? We retain, so Establishment just means we can get free hands. There's no reason not to take this, right? Upgrade a card, make this innate, yeah. Am I understanding how this works correctly? Like, it works like that, right? We do have the intangible this turn, so if I want to, I could just kind of pop off a little bit. But that's super risky. You know what? We're doing it. YOLO. We can set up Talk to the Hand. Oh, there we go. Alright, cool fight. We don't need any of these. Skip. Next. Apotheosis, Establishment. We can scroll for a full hand. Sick, we can actually set this up. Okay, let me think about this. If I Crescendo into Crush Joints... No, I need to Miracle, Vigilance, Crescendo, Crush Joints. Strike, Strike. This doesn't kill. Right? With Distilled Chaos, if I get Tantrum, I kill. But is it worth the risk? No. But also, I'm taking damage, like, kind of no matter what here. So, you know what? Let's do it. So, a Miracle Plus into Vigilance, into Crescendo, into Crush Joints, into... Let's Distilled Chaos here. Okay, we got the Tantrum on the other guy. That's a little bit unfortunate. It's pretty close to being a clean kill, but we only take 2 damage too, so this is fine. I will take a Cut Through Fate, though. That's a pretty useful card. We can take the Burning Elite here. I think I'm fine with taking that. Alright, now begins the fun part. So we get the multi-attack this turn, but because of the Incense Burner, we're pretty bin-chilling. I think I can pretty calmly do this into Collect. And then end my turn. Alright, cool fight. Yeah, this is how this character can be. They're very stupid. I will gladly take a Talk to the Hand plus, though. That is a very big one. Yeah. Like, no matter what, my starting move is like the same, I think, no matter what, that 2 energy. So actually maybe Scrawl. Yeah, maybe Scrawl. Okay. go here. Just do the usual apotheosis establishment. This time around... I think I Miracle Plus just to make sure I block, because I'm taking a lot this turn. Actually, I'm not taking a lot, I'm taking 5. 5 is fine, yeah. I'd rather just keep this so I can pop off. Alright. I think we can pop off this turn, though, so... We want to Crescendo. Crush Joints. Do this. Strike. There we go. Kill the bird. We can go this way. Done. There we go. We skip here again. Meat on the bone. Okay, and cool in case I ever take damage. This is a fight where I might take damage. Oh, no, wait. Because of Incense Burner, I don't. Smile. Here, I actually will just kill, I think, this guy. There we go. And the Orichalca makes sure I don't take damage. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I just go for that, honestly. We take a bit of damage here, but it's fine. Alright, cool. Pantograph is an insane pickup. We skip again here, I think, because we really don't need multiple Cut-Through Fates. But Cut-Through Fate's a cool card. I'm going to take it again. Okay. We want to ideally pop off this turn if we can at all help it. Okay, we can pop off this turn. We're not taking a third Cut-Through Fate, though. 2 is plenty. Letter Opener? Okay. We're not really... I don't know if we're ever playing enough skills to really make that matter too much. I think I Vigilance into a Collect, and then there we go. We're ready to pop off now. We are not ready to pop off now. Then in that case, we're just going to do that. I will retain. Okay. We can scroll into full hand. And then 2 energy. We can talk to the hand into a Tantrum. And Miracle Plus. Okay, I think we go for that. Because now I can Empty Body. And then we can just... I should have done a strike first. That was my mistake. But I can just do this again, because now I can Miracle here. That way I can Crush Joints. The Crush Joints can make the Tantrum go crazy mode, and we do this and we're done. No, we don't need any of these. Skip. This encounter again, the most annoying encounter. I will actually just full block this if I can at all help it. Okay, and then we collect. There we go. So now we can corruption, or we can crescendo into crush joints, into talk to the hand, into tantrum, and then boom, we're done. Fear no evil is insanely good. We are definitely taking a fear no evil. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't really matter if I upgrade anything, honestly, but there's also very little reason to rest. So... I guess crescendo? I don't know. Like, I can use Tantrum to do damage here, kill one of those things, or set this up on the boss. Fear no evil to get out of Wrath. Yeah, we have options here, and we can even empty body then to get energy to cycle more. There we go. I'm just gonna fire potion one of these guys. There we go. And we're gonna draw into, yeah, crush joints here. Oh. Probably just defend, collect. We take a little bit of damage here. Alright, this turn I can crescendo. Alright, good boss fight. Okay, Omniscience is really fucking good if we can set this up correctly. Oh. Omniscience or Conjure Blade both go crazy. Yeah. Because with Omniscience, we can set up, like, big talk to the hand. Or actually, really, that's it. Huh? It's just big talk to the hand and, like, maybe crush joints. Conjure Blade is not insane, because it's basically just an X cost strike. I will take the Omniscience. I think it's fun. Well, we have a decent chunk of our strikes and defense left, so I could definitely go that. They also have the Fusion Hammer route, just to have the energy. Like, it's hard to say. I think the Pandora's Box is the more fun option. Yeah, let's take the fun option, honestly. We're pretty strong. Extra Crescendo, Battle Him is bad. Study is fine. Windmill Strike's actually interesting if we go longer. Pressure Points is terrible. And Tranquility is fine. Yeah, I kind of regret it. I should have taken Fusion Hammer. Act 3. Oh, Time Eater? Okay, Time Eater. We'll see with that. Okay, it's double elite no matter what. I kind of want to take the route where I get 2 shops then. We might go this way. We're just eating 10 damage this turn, no biggie, no small. Can I kill this turn? I get 2 energy. 52 and 30. We're just shy on lethal. Actually, with the just lucky, I think I'm fine. Now I'm definitely fine. I think I was 1 off lethal without the letter opener proc. Flurry of Blows. We're not stance dancing like crazy, so I don't know how I feel about Flurry of Blows, honestly. Like, I'm mostly just setting up for big damage turns, but I mean, this is extra damage, technically. And it is free. Nunchaku's crazy good pickup here. There's Rush Down. Okay, we're kind of set up. We can also vault with the Omniscience we got. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Get the mask that we weak turn 1. That's pretty good. We just play our entire hand this turn. There we go. Unfortunate that I drew both of these. What can Omniscience play me this turn? Nothing that matters. So I don't worry about Omniscience. Alright, do we want to take Vault? Vault actually would be kind of nice here. Just for the extra turn. I think I take Vault. There we go. Because now we can Flurry of Blows, Crescendo, Windmill Strike, Tantrum. Actually, we want either one, is fine. Now we want to stance more, so now this is more worthwhile. We can Flurry of Blows here. Crescendo. We draw more cards. We can Flurry of Blows. We can Tantrum. Insight. Insight. Crush Joints. Okay, that's the fight. This character's stupid. At this point, I don't think I need more cards, because we kind of want to keep the deck thin. The reality is we can't do the infinite because we don't have a way to burn through our deck. But we're still pretty chill. I don't want to Empty Fist. Actually, do I want... I could go with Empty Fist. But, like, I have Fear No Evil, which is, like, kind of just better Empty Fist. For the most part. Halt is theoretically nice. Because it's a 0-cost block. That's immensely better in Wrath. I think I take Empty Fist, though. I don't think we're taking many more cards past this point, honestly. Oh, this is kind of bad. Yeah. That was a misclick. We set up the Crush Joints. And then, yeah, we're kind of fine to chill now. Like, I can Omniscience the Vault or something, or the Study. We don't really need the Study, though. That's the problem, yeah. I mean, I can Omniscience the Vault just to reduce my hand cost immensely, yeah. Just get this Mark out of my hand. Mark is so bad. It doesn't do anything for us. Alright, cool fight. We skip here. Elite time. Reptomancer is probably the worst elite for us. Like, the worst elites for us are Reptomancer and Nemesis by far, but I think Reptomancer is the worst. Well, there's Rushdown. Yeah, we can set up a talk to the hand, battle him, I guess, study, and then weaken tranquility. Crescendo, flurry of blows. Miracle Plus here to Empty Fist, and that's the fight. Good. We don't need any of these. Yeah. I guess I can take Simmering Fury, but honestly my deck is really good at staying in Wrath, so I don't think I need it. I will pretty easily lose out on probably the study, honestly. Like, we have a problem with our hand staying too full most of the time. The option is losing the Eruption, but that is losing one of my ways to enter Wrath without using up Tantrum, because Tantrum's pretty good to use in Wrath. Select Plus is actually really nice, because I can play it for 0. I think we just take a removal, honestly, and we get rid of this pressure points. God, get rid of it. It's terrible. It bloats up my deck. Alright, the Maw. Cool. Yeah, we have the Tantrum now. That's good. We can take another Cut Through Fate here. Yeah, we're fine with keeping what we have. We'll get the Collect next. We give away the Collect. Alright. I think we can pop off next turn because we can Fear No Evil. Well, we Flurry of Blows first. Fear No Evil. Flurry of Blows. Crescendo. Flurry of Blows. Tantrum. Smite. Scroll here. Miracle Plus. Just lucky. And then we can Empty Fist. Actually, no, we can Tranquility Plus. Flurry of Blows. Eruption Plus. Tantrum Plus. There we go. Vigilance Plus. Crescendo Plus. Cut Through Fate. Very casual 74 block. I can Omniscience, like, Tantrum here, but I don't want to do that. We're kind of reliant on cycling Tantrum. Yeah, I think I don't Omniscience anything here. We can Fear No Evil. I think I Windmill Strike into Fear No Evil, into Flurry of Blows, and then that's the end of my turn. So we're gonna draw into Eruption and Tantrum again, yeah. And then we just kill with Sands of Time. There we go. We can take a Consecrate here for AoE, actually. In case... That's probably just Elite and then just normal fights. Yeah. We don't get anything from going to the shop right now, so... Normal fights are better. Even though the deck is effectively set up at this point. We can set up this ahead of time. Alright, and let's see if we draw into Vigilance. We need to waste a turn effectively. Okay, we drew into Vigilance. We can waste a turn effectively. There we go. Alright, cool. I just realized I don't have a way to go into Wrath in my hand. I thought I did for some reason. There we go. Mummified Hand is very nice for setup. We can Devaform. Okay, Devaform's kind of funny, though. I do like Devaform. That's a very funny option. Because, like, yeah, now we kind of got goofy stuff going on here. We Miracle Plus into Vigilance, into Crescendo, to Tantrum. Yeah, now we Flurry Blows, now we can Devaform, which is very funny to me. I can Vault. Actually, I can Rush Down, that's what I needed to do. Yeah, there's the Rush Down. Play Power twice, big boom. Alright, cool fight. We skip here. Skip card, go. One thing I wish I had was what was it? Mental Stance, whatever it's called. The one where whenever you swap whenever you swap between your different stances, you get mental block, whatever. It's the Rubik's Cube art. I think I can enter Wrath here actually. Alright, that's the fight. Inner Peace is fine. Yeah. Okay. We upgrade a card. We can just upgrade Devaform preemptively, so it's not ethereal. If for some reason, like, we're really fine to play everything, basically. Okay. I'm going to Strength Potion here, honestly. Okay, we have a pretty good start next turn, then, if we're doing this. Yeah. Okay, so we can Tranquility into Crescendo. And I can Omniscience my Rushdown. And then, honestly, from here, it'll probably just be... I can Empty Body maybe here. Just so I block. There we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, because now we're going to the fun stuff here. Flurry of Blows. Crescendo. Antrim. I just realized I really don't have a way to block, do I? Yeah, I do not have a way to block effectively. Well, there's my way to block. It's the fucking Talk to the Hand. All right, now the real fight can begin, I guess. Shit, I can't stop the heal, can I? No, he's gonna heal to half now. Yeah, I fumbled that. I should not have ended the last turn how I ended it. It's fine. We can Eruption here, draw a bunch of cards. Blast them, blast them. Blast them. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're done with this Ascension. Nice. That said, we're going to a heart fight. I'm probably dead on the heart, I'm not gonna lie. My only block is Vigilance and Talk to the Hand. Talk to the Hand is going to have to save me. I can get another Rushdown. My problem right now, actually, is that Runic Pyramid kind of messes with the Rushdown, but, it is an option here. There's also the absolute insanity of going for Prey and seeing if I can set it up, because if I play Prey 4 times, then I go into Divinity, which kind of goes crazy. But I could do another Rushdown. I'm just saying, I could do another Rushdown. The Flex Potion actually is pretty huge, though. I think that's actually more important than anything else here. And with the Energy Potion, I think I just take 2 potions. And then I just hope I get good enough RNG on the Elite fight here to have a clean fight. Okay. There we are. And then we can kill this turn, I believe. We can rush down Inner Peace, Crescendo. Suboptimal on the Flurry of Blows, but it literally doesn't matter because Sands of Time. Shuriken actually is a very nice pickup here at the end. Wallop, I actually desperately need. Wallop is huge. If I can make that cost 0, we're kind of been chilling. Is there anything I want to Omniscience? Yes, I want to Omniscience talk to the hand. It is in my hand. That's a problem. Okay, is there anything I want to Omniscience that isn't talk to the hand? Deva form actually goes kind of crazy. Because we go infinite energy then. And that's also 2 powers played. So I can talk to the hand here. We can vault. That way we don't actually go into the first proper turn yet. We apply vulnerable. We vigilance. Crush joints. Cut through fate. Crescendo. There we go. Now it begins. Okay. And then we can probably just Fear No Evil, collect. There we go. Okay. Do this, Tantrum. We can Fear No Evil, Eruption to re-enter Wrath, to draw more cards. And then we can Inner Peace, Empty Body. Hit him with that. Yeah, the wound is unfortunately just stuck in my hand perpetually now. But we're taking a huge chunk of damage here, but we kill next turn, I'm pretty sure. As long as I find a way into... We kill the next time I find a way into Wrath, I should say. Yeah, once I find a way into Wrath, I kill. Yeah, there we go. Pretty easy kill. Oh, really? Just shy of a double? I guess you can't get a double unlock. Mental Fortress, that's the card I was thinking about. This honestly would have made the run a lot easier. So it was an unlock, that's why I didn't have it. But like straight up, if I had this, I think that deck was good enough to potentially do 820. Which is crazy. Alpha is terrible. Foreign Influence is pretty mediocre. But yeah. Alright. So I have like 3 more runs. Minimum for the Watcher before I stop playing her completely, because my priority is to finish the other 3 characters first for the right 20 runs. But anyway, yeah, that'd be it for me for today, because I only plan to go until around 9 tonight. But I will I'll be back probably tomorrow. Let me just double check my calendar. Like, I'm gonna try to stream more regularly. So yeah, I'll probably be a lot of next week. I might just do some STS, because I can, like, bang out 1 to 2 runs for a stream. Maybe 3. But yeah. Anyway. Thanks for hanging around, and toodaloo. Actually, wait, 1 second. Let me double check. something first. Before I get off, I forgot. We can do a mini raid for me, so yeah. Yeah, we can just do that. Let's go do that. I mean, we don't really have any. I think it's just you, paper bag, so... Yeah, still, might as well. Mini raid. Alrighty, and boom.